What's going on, YouTube film? Alright, I'm coming at y'all with a quick tutorial on how to do my African hair wrap. I wore the African hair wrap, I believe, on my blush tutorial, and a lot of people were asking me how I did it. So I think May Jocelyn, hope I'm pronouncing your name right, or Ma Jocelyn, that was one of my subscribers who asked, and a couple others asked how to do, for me to do a tutorial on the head wrap. And hey, Julie Forever. Hey, girl. That's one of my hardcore subscribers. I love her to death. So anyway, as you can see, I'm not locked up. So I don't have anything to fill my head wrap with. So I use a filler. This is my filler. This is what I use. What I did was I took a pair of just stockings. I just bought a little 99 cent pack of stockings. And I cut off the legs and tied it in a knot right here. And then I stuffed it with some fabric, so I can get a little, something like this. And I tied a knot back in the back to make sure it was going to be tight to my head. I put it on my head and then tied it off so I get a tight fit. So anyway, you want a stuffer, and you want about 2.5 yards of fabric. Any type of fabric. If you're a beginner, I definitely prefer something like stretchy polyester type of fabric. Works well. Something like this. Once you get the hang of it and you get it pretty good, you can definitely go with other types of fabrics that are not so stretchy, because most printed fabrics are not going to be very stretchy. So anyway, you want to have a filler, and what I do is I pop this on my head like this. I know it's going to look really, really crazy, y'all. Really, really crazy. And I make sure I have it right where I want it. So I pop my filler on just like that. And that's pretty much going to be right where the back of it's going to sit. And this is pretty much going to be what my hair wrap looks like. So once I've gotten that on, I take my fabric, my 2.5 yards of fabric, and it's cut kind of thin like that. And I take it, and I don't grab it from the middle. I make it very small. Let me sit back. I make it very small on this side and really long on the other side. And I'll kind of drape it going all the way back on my head, and I just kind of measure it up. This part being the shorter end, this part being the longer end. And then I'm going to take it and I bring it back like this. I'm going to cross the sides in the back, cross the shorter end with the longer end in the back. As you can see, this is shorter, this is a lot longer. And I just twist the shorter end. I'm going to twist it. And it's going to look pretty sloppy at first, but you'll tuck it and everything. And I'm just going to kind of tuck this under my neck so it doesn't get loose. So I'm going to pull it a little tight as I twist it and wrap it right around my hump. Just like that. And then I hold it back there in the back. And then I'm going to twist my longer end a little bit, just to twist it. And then I'm going to wrap it around, crossing over the loose strand in the back. And I'll just drop it because I wind up tucking it in. And I just kind of slowly wrap it around, staying really close to where I want my hump to be. And then I just kind of turn it just a little bit as I wrap it. And then once I get to the end part, you just tuck it in. And then, as you can see, it's put on, and you just go back and tuck in all the loose strands. Tuck everything in, fluff everything, make sure everything's looking how you want it to look. Make sure, you can't see your filler hanging out. And that is pretty much it, y'all. That's like the easiest thing. It's such an easy do, especially for my women of color. Such an easy, good looking do for the summertime, and you want to rock, a really nice sundress, you want to pop a hair wrap on, or even just wearing, just an everyday look. It's really good. I love head wraps, especially if you're interested in hair wraps, and that's pretty much it. And it's on there. She's not going nowhere. She is on there. It's very tight. You don't want to make it too tight, especially if you're prone to headaches from having pressure on your head, which I am. So I always kind of, if I feel like I got it too tight, I'll take it, cut my fingers on there, and just pull it a little bit, and it'll loosen it for me. It'll loosen it around the edges. So that's it. That's how I do my African head wraps. If you want it up a little bit more, pop your filler up, a little bit higher. and just rock it like that. So that's it for the tutorial. I hope you guys like. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope that's very helpful to you. I hope I made that easy and explained it. I know I did that very quick because it's so easy. And as always, thanks for watching, you guys. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye, guys.